Alright, I think I have everything ready to go. Let's open up the checkpoint. Come one, come all. Papers, please. Oh man, BubberTubber. I've heard a lot about this place, and I can't wait to get in and see it for myself. Oh, sorry man. This passport is expired. I can't let you in. Oh yeah, I was busy. I couldn't get it renewed. Alright.
Hello, sir.
Welcome. Can I see your papers, please?
You sure can.
Ah, you're from Amazinglandia? I hear it's pretty amazing over there.
I sure am. It's amazing this time of year.
Amazing. Let me just check the issuing city real quick, and I'm sure I can send you on your way. Wait a minute. Fantastic Town?
Well, yeah. What's the holdup?
That's not a real place.
Yeah, you're right. My bad.
Papers, please. Sir, I don't even know what this is. Do you have your passport?
What's a passport?
Get out of here. Does anyone in this line have their papers in order? This is getting ridiculous. Hey man, I have all my papers in order. You can check. Oh, finally. But I'll be the judge of that, okay? Alright. Nothing seems wrong here. I know, because everything's in order. You can check. That's what I'm doing. Alright. Everything looks good, man. Oh, sweet. That makes me really happy. You can check. But wait! Just one more thing. Are you subscribed to BubberTubber on YouTube? Oh, no, I'm not actually. You can check. Did you check? Send him the slammer. Papers, please. There's no other game like it. Okay, you know that's not what I meant. If you aren't familiar with this game, then where have you been? Sorry, that sounded mean. What I meant to say was that Papers, Please was a generational game. Taking control of an immigration officer in the authoritarian country of Arstotzkan, Papers, Please has you inspecting documents of prospective travelers eager to enter the newly opened border, all while asking the simple phrase, while some games have definitely tried to emulate its winning formula, I've even covered a game like it already on the channel. Papers, Please just has this sort of irreplaceable charm to it that can only ever be experienced with, well, Papers, Please. It's one of those landmark indie games that has paved the way for deeper discussions of whether or not video games are a legitimate art form. And what better way to tackle a game that presents a bleak, dystopian reality with interwoven themes of class struggle, family, and empathy for your fellow man than with a funny and silly video with jokes in it. So strap yourselves in and get your paperwork ready because it's time to walk to work. We're too poor for a car. Or a bike. Or a skateboard. Or wait! Do you like BubberTubber videos? Do you want to see more BubberTubber videos like long plays and behind the scenes video diaries? Do you want your name at the end of BubberTubber videos? Then consider joining the Patreon starting at just $1. What the heck? I don't know about you guys, but that sounds pretty cool to me. Just saying. Oh, and I also stream Sundays at 8 p.m. Okay, bye. The game begins with an acceptance letter. Congratulations! Or sorry, congratulations. The October labor lottery is complete, and that means that you're now employed. I didn't know this was a horror game. The employment in question comes in the form of becoming an inspector for the newly opened Grestin border checkpoint. What an honor. And it even comes with a new apartment. That's pretty sweet, huh? This town better watch out, cause now I got a Class 8 dwelling. Whatever that is. Grestin border checkpoint opens at last. Well, it can't be open unless I'm there, so let's walk to work. We have families to reunite after all. Man, I'm looking good. Welcome to your new position at Grestin Border Checkpoint. This is where all the magic happens. You seeing all this magic here? It's happening right now, and you better get used to it, cause this is pretty much the only screen in the game, unless you count white text on a black background. Everything down here involves the papers that you'll be inspecting, and the people who gave them to you, while up here acts as more of just a fun visual for you to look at if you get bored. It's also for yelling at people. The game is simple. All you gotta do is review people's documents and determine if they're able to come into the country or not. That sounds a lot more boring than it is. This game's fun, guys, I swear.
Alright guys, I got a fire new concept for a game. It's really good and really fun.
Well, that sounds great, man. What's your idea?
Okay, so basically, you know there's like people at the DMV that you go see and they like look at your papers and stuff?
Yeah?
Well, what if we made a game where you just worked at the DMV and you just sat and like looked at papers all day? And the line is like really big and you just never get through it all. And what if like the guy you play as is poor?
That is genius. See this big line over here? The fate of everyone in this line over here rests entirely on your shoulders. And they don't make it easy for you. There are some big decisions you gotta make in this. But we'll get to that later. For now though, why don't we just let in our first prospect and see what kind of papers we can please? Wait, the first day doesn't really get into much of anything, as the only people that are allowed in are Arstotzkan citizens. Glory to Arstotzkan and whatnot. Hello, sir. Not so fast, Muller, Nathaniel. I'll be the judge of that. No, everything looks good here.
Right this way. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Hello. Is this denied stamp smaller than you expected to? Alright, who's next? Okay, really? It wasn't. I know what you're trying to do, game. You're already trying to make me feel bad for denying this lady when clearly she should have done her homework on who was allowed in today. That's what's unbelievable here, not me. Don't you read the news? And besides, she told me to go to hell, game. I don't feel bad about that. Speaking of who is allowed in today, can we talk about the rules section for a minute? The rules for the border change usually depending on what's happening in the overarching storyline. And it's the game's way of introducing new game mechanics and keeping the gameplay loop fresh while doing it in a way that doesn't feel forced or like you're just moving on to the next level. It's done pretty well, but I do have one issue with it. Does the Arstotzkan government just not tell anyone about the changes beforehand? For example, on this day, you have to reject every citizen from import because of some sanctions import placed on Arstotzka. And then you know where the first person in the line is from? Import. You mean to tell me you showed up at 6 a.m. Birds chirping outside. Sun isn't even out. You waited in line for who knows how many hours, only to be immediately turned away because your entire country is banned from entering. Like, how did you not know about this before you went? Is the Arstotzkan government gatekeeping their changes? Whatever, just go. Oh my god, guys, please. Someone please read the news. I won't even get money for denying people because my life sucks or something. Yo, that's gotta be the most insane level of hating I've seen in quite some time. You waited in that line for that. They should have picked him for the labor lottery. He needs it. Oh, finally, thank goodness. Come on in, the water's fine. And we're back to this. Not gonna lie, guys, you don't have to try and fool me to get through the checkpoint here. This entire checkpoint is being guarded by one guy. Y'all don't even want to try just jumping over? All right, come on, maybe I can get one more before the day ends. Are you serious? I totally beat that clock. Guys, come back, wait. Wait, I gotta pay rent? I mean, I guess I expected rent to be part of my expenses, but the intro said that the government provided me with an apartment, a Class A dwelling and everything. What, do they just find the apartment on Zillow and that's it? Hey, I'll take 20 bucks rent any day, don't get it twisted. All right, so if just none of us eat food, we can then have $60 instead of 40. I'm sure it's fine. See, all of us are okay. I'm sure we can stomach one day without food. Just sleep it off. Look, I'll even make the apartment nice and toasty. Grestin checkpoint a success. Was it really? Out of all these people, I only got through like 8. And out of all those people, I only let in like 2. Some success that was. Another day, another nickel. Day 2 is really where the game starts to unravel gameplay wise, as now we get access to the inspection hardware. Now instead of just denying people that have discrepancies in their paperwork, we can question them to maybe get those discrepancies cleared up. Or if not, we can like laugh in their face or something. Alright, the first guy with my new powers. Let's see if he checks out. He does. Sorry, Anton Kukshaus. This passport is expired. I'm sure. Do I? Oh no, sorry. I'm married. Hey, you want this back? No? Oh, I will forget. That does not look like you. That actually looks like, someone else. This doesn't really look like you, sir. Wait, what's happening? Shoot him! Shoot him! What are you doing? Y'all don't even want to try just jumping over? The day was cut short by a terrorist attack. That sucks. That especially sucks because that's cutting into my pay. My son is sick and needs medicine. And we're all hungry, but that was my fault. You know, how about I cut you all a deal? We eat tonight, but you don't get any heat. Sound good? Well, they got more guards, so I'd say I was pretty influential, actually. In addition to the new guards, foreigners now need a new document, the entry ticket. Seems simple enough still. Lady, you need an entry ticket. Don't you read the news? Don't waste my time. What? Again? I said I'm married. I'm not doing that. Hello, sir. Do you have a passport? Amazing. Expired documents aren't gonna get you anywhere, lady. You know, I've heard this one before, and it makes just as little sense the second time. Maybe the third person that gives me that excuse, I'll get it. Alright, family, you know the drill. No food this time around. Look, in no time, we'll be rich. Just as fast as the entry tickets were introduced, they've now been replaced by entry permits, which will be one of the main documents for pretty much the rest of the game. Even Arstotzkans have this cool ID card now. How fast are they able to get these out? It's been 1 day! In addition to checking the information on the documents, you now have to ask them for a specific reason for being here, and can fact check them with the audio log. Visiting friends, huh? That's not what it says here. How did you get that wrong? Oh, sorry, sir. You didn't know about the sweeping rule changes that happened literally today? Don't you read the news? Oh, don't start with the sap story. That practically guarantees that your documents aren't valid. A likely story. Look, lady, I'm just doing my job. You can't have an expired permit. Hey, wait a minute. An expired permit? These came out today. How can it be expired? Are you a time traveler? Well, in that case, just travel back and get a permit that isn't expired. You'll be fine. What happened to your eyes? They're right there on your passport. What's going on over here? Also, come on. Shen Walter and Anton Morales aren't even remotely close. Oh, hey, it's you again. Georgie, what is this? You think this is some kind of game, don't you? The rent has gone up. You've got to be kidding me. And my son is sick again. Nice. Republican track star wanted for murder? Oh, he definitely did it. Day 5 introduces the detain mechanic. If you think someone is suspicious or has forged documents, instead of just denying them, you can throw them in the slammer. How convenient that I get this power right after reading about the wanted criminal. Funny how that works. Yo, whoever is out here taking these passport pictures, they need to be fired. What is this? Matter of fact, I'm detaining you. Get a better passport picture. Yo, some of the things these people say. Hey there, young lady. You wouldn't happen to be Vince Lestrade, would you? That's it. Just damn. Alright, well, there he goes.
I mean, it's in the streets. Damn!
This is expired, lady. I'm gonna let Tony Wickett take it away for this one.
I don't care.
Yeah, everything looks good, man. Come on through. Here we go again. Let me guess. Your papers aren't in order? Do I dare risk my own job for this random woman? Nah. Wait! Fine, I will. Here, just take it and go. What? No! It takes the first stamp no matter what? Oh my god. What have I done? Okay, so it turns out you can actually overwrite a denial stamp, but I guess I just didn't place it right here, so that's my bad, lady. That's on me. But that's also on her husband. Like, what do you mean your wife doesn't have an entry permit? What are you doing? L husband. L husband. All right, everything looks good here. Welcome in. Or not. Every time you mess up, you get a citation. The first 2 are warnings, but every penalty after that costs you credits. And if it wasn't already clear from the fact that I'm not giving my family food every other night, we don't get a lot of those. So we gotta be vigilant. No more mistakes. Check me out. $105? I'm 100 air. Maybe if I make it to 200, it'll be time to start switching up on my day ones. Oh, great. The work pass. This thing is so obnoxious. Anytime someone tells me they're here for work, an angel loses its wings. These guys have so many documents. This art better be fine, Yuri Ripkin. Okay, this has got to be like some prank show or something. Oh, Dari Ludum, huh? I'll take good care of him. You again? Not so fast, Georgie. You still don't have an entry permit. Do you really think so? You're going away for a long time, mister. William Grumman, import, immigrate, numbers match up. Okay, that's really good. What? Oh my God. And my son is sick again. Well, hey, what do you know? Just another day on the job. Since the bomber from yesterday was a Kalechian, all people from Kalechia have to be searched. With the new search feature. Sweet! Or I guess not really sweet. I don't really want to see that, to be honest. Yeah, real random. Yeah, that's a person, all right. Sorry you had to do that, ma'am. You know, I don't mean to offend or anything, but you a man? You're a man. Great game. Now I just look like a big fat meanie. Alright, Shaddy Safadi, just face towards the scanner, and if everything checks out, you'll be on your way. Are those grenades? Yeah, I'm sure. Tell it to the judge. Well, you see, Kalechian leader, they're totally random, so I don't know what you're complaining about. Day 7 adds diplomats to the mix, who only need their passport and a special authorization. They're whatever. Actually, you know what? The less paper, the better. Good job, diplomats. Oh. Hey, man. Georgie, come on. Well, that's kind of harsh, isn't it? Hello. Oh, thanks, man. Now you may be wondering, BubberTubber, who the hell was that? Which is a good question, so I'm glad you asked. This hooded man with the nose here is an operative of the Ezek Order, a militant group that doesn't like how the current government has been operating lately. And as you'll come to find out, we'll do anything to disrupt the status quo here in Arstotzkan. Who knows why they want to do that? I thought Arstotzkan was the place to be. That's all I'll say for now though, as we'll be seeing him a lot more later on. And since we'll be seeing him a lot more, and referring to him as the Ezek operative is a mouthful, from now on, I'll be referring to him as Big Nose Bill. See you later, Big Nose Bill. Thanks for the piece of paper. Is the paper's name Corman Drex? Corman Drex, we've been expecting you. Look, I know that Big Nose Bill is just the sweetest young man, and he probably has a great plan and everything, but I'm making an honest living here. I'm 100 air now. I don't want to jeopardize that. So you can come in, Corman, but you're not getting my paper. That stays with me. Yo, how many times is my son gonna be sick and need medicine? Can we put a counter up or something? Thank you. It's December. What a time to remember. And it looks like we're gonna be getting a visit from one of the guards out front here. And a visit from an undercover agent? It really is a time to remember. This here is Kalensk, and he's got a great new plan to turn us from 100 air to at least a 200 air. You know how you don't get any money for denying people, right? Well, you don't get any money for detaining them either. Even though I literally took down an entire crime ring and a wanted murderer, but that's fine. $0 for me, I guess. Fear not though. As for every 2 people I detain, Kalensk here will give me 5 credits. It's gonna start looking like that one SpongeBob episode where they throw everyone in jail pretty soon. Don't worry, Kalensk. I'm gonna clean up this town. Oh, I can't verify your fingerprints? Jail. Oh, the numbers here don't match? Jail. Wait, did she say check again? Fine, I'll humor you. Jail. It looks like this is the agent they were talking about. What do you have for me? Mating habits of lesser Collechian waterfowl. Riveting. Oh, yeah, I got it, man. Don't worry. This is the fake one, I think. I'm gonna mess this one up, aren't I? Can I help you? You know, that's definitely what's gonna get me to believe you. A bribe. Yeah, man, here you go. What? Corman Drex? Then who was that last person? What are you talking about? Do I really have to? Okay, fine, here. Blah, 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 great country poison, free from its shackles, blah, blah, blah. I've got a job to do here, okay? Do not lose this. I'll throw it out on the way home. I don't want to be rude or anything, but you gained some weight, man? We need to random search that real quick. Look, I'm sure it's just because of the holiday season, you know, we'll just... You know where you're going, right? It looks like I gave that guy the right one after all, though, as Kolechia is not doing so hot right now. Just another day on the job. Wait, who's that? Can he walk a bit faster? Mm-hmm. What? Hey! 3 mistakes only? That's good. Ministry of Admission recognition for sufficiency. Thanks. I'll just put it over there. That looks nice. You have an entry permit, sir? Unbelievable. How about you go to jail then? How about that? Oh, wow. He's leaving now. Big Nose Bill. Back so soon? And there he goes again. This time around, Big Nose Bill gives us the second half to the cipher that Corman Drex left us. I wonder what it could mean. Let's see here. Oh, hang on. Let me just get this guy real quick. All right, anyways, let's see here. Mikhail Saratov. It's all becoming clear to me now. I can't wait to deny this guy tomorrow. There are 2 things certain in life. My son getting sick, and I'll have to think of the second thing. Just give me a second. Okay, the second thing is Georgie showing up. Son is sick, and Georgie showing up. I'll be the judge of that, Georgie, so don't be so confident. I can't seem to find anything wrong here. Yeah, Georgie, it looks like everything's in order. I can't believe it. Wait! Okay, it's fine. Here you go, man. Voila. Da. Maybe this Georgie guy's a lot better than I gave him credit for. Go ahead, Georgie. Live out your Arstotzkan dreams. Hey, Kalentz, what do you got for me? 7 people? That's smooth $15. What? That's not 15. Okay, you don't gotta be mean about it. You're the one not keeping to his word right now. Mikhail Saratov, huh? I've heard about you, but you don't have an entry permit, so you're out of here. Well, good. Tell me you didn't have an entry permit. Big Nose Bill, you're here like every day now. Are you really standing in this line every time? Yeah, I know. I'm not helping you. Man, that was a long day. At least I have my starving wife and child to look forward to at home. A strange man brought money unchecked to burn it? 1,000 credits? How many times do I have to tell you guys? I am not a part of this. I'll take the bribe from Kalensk though, but the 1,000? I scoff at that. Oh, Jesus. A suspicious group, you say? I've seen that before. Look, it's right here, officer. Take it. Sir? You want to take this? Sir, I'm trying to... Oh, there we go. Oh, it's definitely interesting. That's what they call me. Wait. Are you serious? I went to jail for not helping the order. Hey man, snitches get stitches. All right, let's try that again. And this time, we're not gonna help this guy out ever. He sucks.
Eric, they stole 21 cars. Can you believe that?
Okay, come on. In what universe is that the same person? It is an old picture. Okay, that is one old picture. Who is this guy, Jean Valjean? Looking for engineers, huh? And why should I help you? Say no more. Engineering, huh? Well, come on in. I gotta get my 5 credits somehow. Is that the same guy? It kind of looks like it, but... Oh, not again. You know, I didn't know I was gonna be working in a war zone when I signed up. And I didn't even sign up. If I didn't accept 1,000, what makes you think I'm gonna accept 2,000? I scoff at that. Oh, and don't forget about this. You know what? I'm 100 air. Let's upgrade to a class 7 apartment. Now we've hit the big time. In order to combat the almost daily attacks on the checkpoint, the Arstotzkan government has once again made our job harder by introducing an ID supplement to go along with the permit. Do I get paid more for doing all this extra work? Please have your passports ready, guys. You know, I've been doing this a long time, and I've never, in my 30 years of being a substitute teacher, heard something as dumb as what you just said. Also, you have the entry permit and the ID supplement that came out today. What do you mean, what is passport? Well, sir, it looks like you're not getting in then. Oh, well, now that you've given me this sick flag, you gotta come in. But change that picture, please. Okay, these pictures are getting ridiculous. You look like a Muppet, sir. Description, killer sideburns. You got that right. Speaking of the descriptions, some of these are just way out of pocket. For the most part, the description has to do something with their hair or... Yeah, actually just their hair most of the time. But some of them are just straight up mean. Like, look at this description. Overweight? Ma'am, I am so sorry. Yikes, we're not doing so hot in the finances, are we? We're not even close to 100 air anymore. With all the attacks on the checkpoint recently, it seems as though Arstotzka has gotten a dubious reputation. To combat this, Day 14 introduces the wanted criminals list. See a wanted criminal on the list? Then punch him a one-way ticket to Kalensk County. Hello, ma'am. We're looking for criminals now. Have you seen any? Oh, I think you've seen one very recently, actually. All right, man, everything seems good here. Come on in. That was definitely a criminal, wasn't it? Oh, great. What? How do you even make a mistake like that? These aren't 2 pieces of paper stuck together. You had to consciously give me 2 passports. Yeah, that looks nothing like you. That looks like a demon, actually. Next. Was this ID photo drawn with an etch and sketch? Another long day of throwing people in jail. Except for the criminal. Let's see what the situation at home is like. Good lord. Papers, please. Well, no, lady, I said papers. That's a bomb.
A minute and a half to play. That's a bomb!
Yeah, hey, Kalensk, we got a problem over here. I just gotta cut the wires in order? Are you serious? What is this, baby's first bomb?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Phew! Good thing that's over. Here, Kalensk, you want a souvenir? Alright, now check this out. This is a little pro strat I learned. If an engineer pulls up and you still have this guy's business cards, you can guarantee that they're going to be approved. After all, how can they call our guy if they can't get into the country? So forget all this. I don't even care what you have to say. Just take your documents back. Oh my goodness. I already told you, Big Nose Bill, I've got a job to do. Me and Kalensk, we're gonna go far in this industry. Is it because I gave Corman Drex the paper? She literally wouldn't leave until I gave it to her. I had no choice in this matter. Wait, Kalensk, you're leaving? But I thought we were gonna go far in this industry. You can't just be replaced by 2 barricades. The first guy to try anything already jumped the entire wall. What's this gonna do? But it's the truth. This is the last time we'll ever see Kalensk. He still gives us our money every other night, but we're not gonna be able to see that handsome mug of his anymore. Now you may be thinking, BubberTubber, you made an excellent point just now about the removal of Kalensk from the border. Those 2 barricades can replace Kalensk. We saw what happened. So you know what the Arstotzkan government's great idea to address this problem is? Now you shoot them. I'm not even joking. If someone tries to cause any trouble, just open up your gun cabinet and fire away. Do you get any extra pay for something like this? Yeah, actually. That's good. Oh, hey, it's that guy. No, you didn't. Yo, 20 bucks? How many bribes have I taken today? Oh, and would you look at that? It hasn't even been one day with these barricades, and already I have to shoot someone. Look at how effective they were. Yeah, thanks for the help, guys. When will this torment end? Wait, 45 in bribes? That's more than I made working today. Forget about the torment. I'm back to being 100 air. We're living like Larry. Hello, sir. All right, Sir Jew. You take care now. You're no Kalensk, but you are colored green, so that's pretty cool. And hopefully you'll be a better shot than whatever these guys were doing. This is unbelievable. Can we ban him from the line? I'm sure he wouldn't be very hard to spot. Great, another silly game he wants me to play. No thanks. Now what is this? Your Republic credits are no good here, lady. And you didn't even try, it looks like. Where's your ID card? I never got one. All right. Your son's birthday is in 2 days? Well, let's celebrate then. If he gets sick in the next 2 days though, we're not doing anything. I just recently got back to 100 air status, so why don't we have a little upgrade, huh? Class 6 apartment. That sounds pretty lit. Day 18 is really where the game starts to get annoying. Remember that journalist that we denied because she, you know, didn't follow any of the rules? Well, thanks to her big mouth, now we have to provide a reason for denial every time we give someone that red stamp. You know, lady, I told you why you couldn't get in right there. There shouldn't be any outrage here. Maybe next time, you could write a story on the proper steps to getting admitted into the country. How about that? Here you go, sir. You're the first person to receive a stamped reason for your denial. How do you feel? Hey, that was funny, game. You got me with that. What? Again? This is now 2 days in a row someone has tried to jump the border. And you want to know how many days it's been since Kalensk stopped standing at the front? 2. An expensive crayon set, huh? How much is it? We're not doing anything. I'm just kidding, guys. I'll be nice. I'll be nice. We only have $5 left, but hey, that's dad math. Maybe I'd have a bit more money saved up if every day didn't keep getting interrupted by an attack. Also, side note, don't upgrade your apartment. My 1 day hungry, 1 day cold strategy is going out the window with this. I can't skip rent for a day. That's reassuring. Oh my goodness, it's Georgie. Where have you been, man? I've been waiting for you to... Georgie, what's this? Please tell me you just gained some weight. Not like what, Georgie? Georgie, how could you do this to me? I thought what we had was special. What do you have to say for yourself? It's drugs. You know, Georgie, I didn't want to have to do this, but you forced my hand. I trusted you. Kalensk, show him the door. I can't believe Georgie tried to pull the wool over my eyes. Wow, maybe I should have taken the bribe. We are not in a good spot right now. At least my son drew me a picture though, and that's priceless. Oh, great. Now I gotta wait 8,000 years for him to walk all the way over here. At least I can look at this fire drawing my son made for me in the meantime. Watch out, world. The Arstotzkan hero is in town. Besides giving you another lame plaque that's somehow even lamer than the last one, Mr. Inspector here tells us about an old friend of his that we have to approve. Well, sir, if her documents are in order, that shouldn't be a problem now, should it? Unless you're just a corrupt government official operating inside of a flawed administration that hinges on the premise of rules for thee and not for me. But that'd be crazy, wouldn't it? So crazy. You know, Big Nose Bill, the first few times you showed up, it was all mysterious and maybe even a bit scary. But now, I'm laughing you out of the checkpoint. I haven't helped you at all ever in this process, and you're still trusting me to kill someone in the line? I mean, he must be stopped, so now it all makes sense.
Don't touch.
George.
Yeah, I don't think I should have touched that. Oh, not again. Why is this guy's description good vision? How am I supposed to tell if that's true? He looks pretty blind to me. You can't even see his eyeballs. I have nothing to say here, I just wanted to update the sick counter. Day 21 introduces asylum seekers who honestly don't really have anything different from the regular entrants, only that now you have to take their fingerprints. Come on in, ma'am. Well, they aren't. Give you red stamp? Say no more, man. Thanks for the $10. Yeah, that's a nice sob story, man. You're getting denied. But maybe I can turn over a new leaf. Maybe I can have a change of heart. He gave me a watch and everything. Don't worry, man. I'll make it right. Here, have multiple approvals. On the house. What? Did it not work? Oh well. Go to jail, I guess. Man. I miss the days of just giving workers that guy's card and... Oh my god! Quick! Get the tranquilizer! Wait, I missed. What kind of explosive tranquilizer? My sister's been arrested? Ugh. Sure, man. The more the merrier, I guess. Look, we just won't eat. Welcome, niece. Oh, what's for dinner? Nothing. You know, Sergio, with how many times I've had to hit the shot at this point, I'm surprised you fought in Kalechi for 5 minutes. Sorry, Sergio. I didn't mean to lash out like that. I've just been so stressed, you know? I used to be 100 air. Now I'm a 10 air. Was it something I said? Oh, hey, I remember you. You gave me this sick banner. I said that. Now you want it back? Honestly, that's fine. I didn't really care either way. And you gave me $10, so... What the? Georgie, how did you escape prison? And why do you weigh more again? And why are your paws so big? Fool me once, Georgie. Fool me once. It looks like being 100 air is back on the table. Thanks, niece. But no thanks to you, son. Is that who I think it is? I think Big Nose Bill and Georgie are in a race to see who can piss me off faster. So let me get this straight. I have not helped you or your organization for the entirety of the time that I have worked at this checkpoint. I've gotten many of your people killed because of the fact that I have not helped you.
Yep.
And I hate you. And you have a big nose.
Alright, can we get to the point?
And you want me to not only help you now, but help you in a way that sacrifices my own life for your cause. The one that I am not a part of.
Well, yeah. Here's the key to unlock a cabinet with a sniper rifle in it that you've had the entire time, but I had the key for. Good luck.
I'm not doing that. Yeah, so for whatever reason, Big Nose Bill is asking us to kill Saddam Hussein over there. And what do we get out of it? The death penalty.
So you treat your coworker? Hey, boo her!
Yeah, you're out of your mind, Big Nose Bill. Oh, but I might though. I might. I'm just kidding. Big Nose Bill sucks. Day 24 begins what I like to call the corrupted crags part of the game. From now on, we're tasked with confiscating the passports of certain Arstotzkan citizens, giving birth to one of my favorite lines in the entire game. Contact number on slip. Someone asks why this is happening? Contact number on slip. Someone's wondering how they're going to travel without a passport? Contact number on slip. Someone gets mad at you for confiscating their passport? Contact number on slip. They don't even fight back once you say it. Like, look at this. You cannot do this. Contact number on slip. Oh, okay. You know, I'm gonna start using that phrase for scenarios in my own life. Hey man, you wanna hang out this weekend? Contact number on slip. Where's your homework? It's due today. Contact number on slip. You ate all the food in our fridge? We just bought groceries yesterday. What do you have to say for yourself? Contact number on slip. Wait, that's not who I think it is. That's definitely who I think it is. How many times has Georgie been arrested? He's like purple guy at this point. He always comes back. I know I keep saying, oh, this is the worst picture, this is the worst picture, but come on. And the worst part? That's actually him. Who is this guy's surgeon? You know, usually I have new things to say every time I add to a counter, but this is now the 12th time my son has gotten sick in 24 days. Doesn't it get old, son? I've been better. My son's been sick 12 times in 24 days. Sergio here has a favor to ask of us. You see, my man Sergio over here, he's a real romantic, a real lover boy, if you will. And he wants to reunite with his long-lost shawty, Eliza. Let me guess, Sergio, she's not gonna have her papers in order, is she? Look, Sergio, I know that you haven't done anything so far, actually. I've shot all the people for us, but I'll do you a solid. Just this once. Watch out, guy with good vision, because this guy's got perfect vision. Sorry to bother you, sir. Really, lady? We've been in this game how long, and you still can't remember that you need... You are hot like fire. Object of desire. Wrap my heart in wire. Approve my visa. No thanks. Hey, Samantha Nimmo, you can't say things like that. Here, have this. Yep, all for you. Just ignore the approve my visa part. I got a little carried away at the end. Alright, lady, that's all fine and good, but you aren't authorized for Arstotzkan. You know this is Arstotzkan, right? Oh, you're that lady. Well, I guess if I want to keep my job, I have to suck at it, so... what the hell? Come on in. A class 5 apartment, huh? It's the best a worker can have? Well, don't mind if I do. I recently dipped back into 100 air territory. Let's splurge. Day 26 adds vaccine cards due to a recent polio epidemic sweeping the region. And if you're thinking, man, that's a lot of documents you have to keep track of now. You're right. And don't even get me started on the workers. Hello. Oh, hey, you're Sergio Shoddy. Well, in any other circumstance, I'd immediately deny you because you're missing like 4 different documents. But since you're Sergio's love and I'm a good wingman, you can go through no problem. See, guys, your network is your net worth. Do you want this? No? All right. You've done a good thing today, BubberTubber. A real good thing. Alright, Sergio, now it's your turn. You gotta be a good wingman for me.
Take me out! It's my turn! You told me it was my turn!
No, wait, I'm married. Ugh, a worker. Like I said, these are always a... Yo, can I get 1 full day of work? Oh god, there's a lot of them. I gotta move fast. Uh-oh. Sergio, you gotta get this one. Please. Nice. That's that reunited with Shoddy stab buff talking. Hey guys, guess what? No need to thank me, man. Look, you killed that motorcycle guy. We're even. You're gonna name your kid BubberTubber? Hey man, it's your kid. Sergio then says that he'll be transferred to another post the next day, and he rides off into the sunset with his long lost Shoddy. Tomorrow, that is. We still gotta get through today, so keep your eyes peeled. Big Nose Bill. What an unpleasant surprise. I'm not collecting anything for you, so why don't you make like a tree and stop waiting in this line? Hey man, I just want you to know that some guy with a big nose and a hoodie wanted me to confiscate your passport, but I'm gonna give it back to you. Go do some negotiating or something.
Contact me.
I don't know why that was so funny to me. Speaking of confiscating passports, up until now, we were only confiscating passports of Arstotzkans from the Altan district. But now, we're taking everyone's passports. Now nobody gets to have any fun. Oh, and also, now instead of an entry permit and an ID supplement, the game finally simplifies itself by condensing both into the access permit. Just in time for this lady to show up looking like a big dumb idiot. Don't you know what country you're trying to get into? You better be checking the news every hour on the hour for the documents that you need. Now, if this doesn't inspire you to go to the gym, I don't know what will. I don't doubt that for a second, sir. Oh, good lord. I hit him this time at least. But come on, game, you couldn't even let me attempt to save that guard? I had already seen the motorcycle for like 5 seconds before I could even unlock my gun. Just in case you were wondering. Oh, and now we have no passports either. That's so good, man. Oh, Jesus. Not you again. While the investigator says that there's nothing to fear, after jump scaring me, there's actually a lot to fear, as a work audit will be conducted on my performance in 4 days. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I've definitely been doing not so good of a job. On top of Arstotzkan just not being a very hospitable place to live in right now, and our bank account swiftly approaching nothing, by all accounts, we're cooked. Oh, hey Georgie, what's new with you? I mean, sure, Georgie, but how am I gonna get there? I don't have any passports. Luckily for us though, Georgie proposes an idea that only a couple weeks ago we denied him entry for. Forging passports. It's like poetry. It rhymes. If we can somehow manage to get our hands on some real Oberstan passports, we can have fake ones made and then hit the road on a one-way ticket to freedom. And as the final cherry on top, Georgie leaves us with his own passport, kickstarting our newly formed plan of escape. You know, Georgie, we may have had our differences in the past, but you're alright, man. You're alright. Oberstan, huh? That passport is coming with me. Contact number on slip. Something I really enjoy about this game is just how much it pays attention to the small details. For example, this man here gives us a picture of his daughter and starts rambling on about how a man named Simon Wenz took her from him and how he plans to enact his revenge with your help. And now you may be wondering, who is Simon Wenz? Well, look no further than right in front of you the whole time. This isn't even the first time that Simon Wenz is brought up though. Every morning before you walk to work, you read the daily newspaper. And what was on the newspaper this morning? Simon Wenz. Man, that's some good stuff. Wait, serial child killer? This guy sucks. Hey man, if you want to make him suffer like he did to Julia, be my guest. You can now escape to Oberstan with 2 family members. Sweet. Oh, that's not sweet actually. Yeah, so remember when I kept upgrading my apartment instead of saving my money and being 100 air? That's really coming back to bite me now. I can't even afford to escape with 1 of my family members, let alone 2 of them. Oh, not again. Well, I didn't really care about those anyways. Yo, this guy had the biggest glow up of all time. And that's really him too. Does looks maxing work? Alright, come on guys, we don't have all day. Oh my. What happens if I give him the photo? I'm curious. Oh, I mean, yeah, that's probably what should have happened. That father is not gonna be happy with me. Oh, speak of the devil. You see, well, I gave it to him actually. Wow. I am sorry, sir. I really didn't think that through. Is he gonna kill me now? Well, after that depressing day, what else is new? That's not new. Can I really escape to Oberstan with 4 family members? Can I really do that game? Because I think I can't. All right, the final day before my audit. Let's make it a good one. Georgie, you're back. How goes the drug dealing? I see it's going very well. Godspeed, Georgie. Godspeed. You know, besides Georgie, this day is kind of quiet, isn't it? Like, where's all the wacky characters? The random requests from strangers I get? And where's Big Nose Bill? After everything I've said to him, I kind of miss him too. He was always checking up on me. And now, crickets. Well, after everything that's happened, at least we can round off our month with an honest day's work. Oh my god! Quick, let me shoot him! Hello? They're killing my guys! Why can't I help? Oh, there we go. After everyone's dead. Is it over? This game doesn't make you feel very good, does it? You can now escape to Oberstan with everyone? I can't, game. I can't do that. Look, I'm trying. Well, there's no way my audit's gonna go well after that. So let's just escape with 1 of them. I'm sure you guys are gonna be fine. Look, you're in a class 5 apartment. You're all okay, right? Don't make this any harder than it has to be. Wait, I picked my son? Oh my god, Mr. Common Cold over here. Maybe I should have stayed after all. Despite my questionable choice of relative to bring with me, my son and I somehow managed to make it into Oberstan with the worst forgeries ever. Thanks, Georgie. And the safety of my wife, niece, uncle, and mother-in-law is unknown. Sweet dreams, but come on, it can't end there. That ending was lame and dumb. This is what I get for working diligently for Arstotzkan? I only had like 20 or something citations. That's gotta be like really good. I even shot like what? 8 assailants by myself? And yet, this is the thanks I get for working overtime. I have to make things right. I have to save everyone. Unfortunately for me though, if I truly want to make things right, that means playing through the entire game again. But unfortunately for you, this is a YouTube video, so I can just cut to all the interesting stuff. Don't put away your passport just yet, because we've got a happier ending to get to. Big Nose Bill, we meet again. Big Nose Bill, I've seen what happens when you remain loyal to Arstotzkan. I've seen the lies that they propagate. And maybe you were right all along. So this time, I'm gonna be a cool rebel and help you out. You don't have to be so scary though, Big Nose Bill. I feel like that's hurting your recruitment rate. Big Nose Bill here needs us to complete at least 4 out of 5 tasks for the order before we can get the easic ending. First things first, we have to let in 2 agents whose names are revealed in that cipher Big Nose Bill gave us a while ago. Don't worry, Big Nose Bill. Mikhail Saratov and Stephanie Greer will be in good hands. Papers, please. Sir, I said papers, please, not paper, please. Where's your entry permit? You lost it. Well, it looks like I lost the approval stamp. Good day, sir. Wait, that was the guy I need to let in. Man, I suck at this. Let's try again. Hey, Mikhail. You get a new haircut? Look, I know that the game randomizes the people that you process, but does it have to randomize the agents with specific names? Why are there multiple Mikhails? Whatever, I'm not making the same mistake twice. These citations don't scare me, game. The order is rising. Wait a couple days and sure enough, Stephanie Greer makes her appearance. You know, since I no longer care about performing well at my job, I don't mind letting these 2 agents in regardless of what papers they show me. But why don't they just have all their paper in order anyways? You'd think it'd be a little easier to get into the border with the correct documents. Maybe it's a loyalty test or something, I don't know. Every time you complete a task for the order, you get the EZIC symbol stamped on your daily newspaper. That's scary. Or cool, whichever you think. After we let the agents in, Big Nose Bill has another task for us. Letting in another agent. Look, the game is about letting people in. It's kind of hard to do other things. I can't even walk around. You know, the first cipher was pretty easy to understand, but this one? I'm kind of stumped. We didn't get any new documents like we did with the first cipher. What if we try using it on the passports instead? Wow. You are one sneaky guy, Big Nose Bill, you know that? Who, Saddam? Alright, Big Nose Bill, I might have messed up with this poison last time, but I'm a smart guy now, so I got this. Khaled Islam won't know what hit him. Alright, the press guy again? Get him out of here, I don't have time for this today. What? Oh my god, I forgot to give him a reason. This lady genuinely looks like a zombie. Sorry, was that mean? You look great, I mean, man. So good. Khaled Islam, a real pleasure. Oh, what's that? Oh, yeah, your documents are all good. I think I just dropped something. Hang on, let me just, all right, there we go. I found it, don't worry. Oh, the skull paper? No, that's the pirate treasure map. Come on. Now we gotta do is sit back and let the fumes do their work. Oh, wait, man, I don't think that... This game doesn't make you feel very good, does it? Wait, why is the font different now? Did the old font get poisoned too? We're really in deep now. There's no turning back. Letting in people was one thing, but killing someone? That's like serious. So serious, in fact, that I'm gonna do it again. Red man, you don't know what's about to hit you. Here goes nothing. Oh, God. Well, we still have one more bullet, so... Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Yo, this ending is so trash. If you kill the red man, not only do you just die, but the inspector that replaces you at the checkpoint doesn't want to work with Ezek. And so they're just like, well, I've done all I can do. And then they go back into hiding. That sucks. I should have listened to that one lady. She was onto something. Everyone else? On something. Let's try that again. The last thing we need to do before our big payday is to confiscate the passport of that diplomat that we let through in our first playthrough. Alright man, I know I alerted you about some guy wanting to steal your passport last time, but I reset the game, so you don't know about that anymore. Contact number on slip. Oh, if I thought I was cooked for my audit last time, we're well done now. I will not be there. Okay, we've been doing a lot of bad stuff lately. Or good stuff? Okay, definitely bad stuff. So let me try to balance the scales a little bit and help this guy out the right way. Simon, Simon, Simon. You've done a lot of bad things, haven't you? Oh wait, I forgot to confiscate his passport. Okay, there we go. I got it, guys. Don't worry. Oh, I saw him. You go and do whatever you're gonna do. Can't wait. Man, we're really racking up these citations now. You want some? Since when did I have all this money? I'm like 100 air, but 6 times. Oh, and before I forget.
Welcome home.
Now that we've done all the tasks required for Big Nose Bill, it's time to reap the benefits. Greston checkpoint is at an end. Go through the day like normal and the order will come through like they did before. Only this time, we want that to happen. They should be here any second now. Any second now. Hello, boyos. You're on my side, right? I hope so. That's gonna be a lot of citations. Inspector, it is a glorious day. With the border breached, Ezek recruits you as a new agent and even gives you and your family a new home. Sweet! And although the job is far from finished, rest assured that with you in the ranks, the revolution will one day be complete. Glory to the new Arstotzkan. Papers, Please is the kind of game that only ever really comes around once in a generation. And based on how much praise it's gotten over the years, I don't think it's ridiculous to say that. I mean, this thing has won a BAFTA award. If that doesn't tell you how much of a landmark it is, I don't know what else would. You wouldn't think that a game whose main mechanic was look at paperwork would be the ideal framework for riveting gameplay, but the game not only pulls this off, but does it in a way that remains fresh not just for the 31 days of the game's story, but for repeated playthroughs as well. And with 20 different endings as well as an endless mode, this game has a ton of replayability. The storytelling of Papers, Please is fantastic. You really feel for these characters that you interact with throughout the story, and feel the growing concern of the political power struggle of Arstotzka spilling into your own personal life. In the beginning of the game, the Arstotzkan government and the problems they foster almost feel like a myth, something so far out of your reach that there's no point in even worrying about it. But by the end of the game, the problems of the country that you call home are staring you right in the face, begging you to make a choice or get left behind. Papers, Please is a game that I always find myself coming back to. It always shows up in my thoughts from time to time, or whenever I have one of those, hey man, remember this? Conversations with friends. And what more could a game ask for than to be remembered fondly? Thanks, Papers, Please. I'm gonna go get medicine for my son now.
BubberTubber, you can't just reject people for all these silly reasons. It looks bad on our country, and on your performance.
Sorry, man. I just get carried away sometimes, you know? That's my bad.
And here, what was this man detained for exactly? He seemed to have everything in order.
Oh, him? He said he wasn't subscribed to BubberTubber on YouTube.
Oh, carry on then.
Ah, what the heck? This is like a special extra thing at the end of the video because I wanted it to be an hour long. So this is my tier list of all of the countries in Papers, Please. Okay, so check this out. Oberstan, top tier, that's S. Antegria, that's like C. Republia, that's like C. United Federation, that's like A. That's a good one. Impor, ooh, I don't know about that one. That one's like D. Kalechia, that's F. That's F. And now look, hot take. This Arstotzkan might be, might be our home country, might be the good one, but it's getting F. That sucks.